You're watching WZTS Television, WZTV.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Area High School Football. I'm Bill Laird along with Dr. Paul Conley, and we're coming to you live from George D. Covey Field at Independence High School in Raleigh County for tonight's quarterfinal matchup between the Independence Patriots and the Polar Bears from Fairmont Senior. Again, it's that time of year when everybody better bring their A game because you win or you go home, and a lot at stake here tonight. And this is a rematch of the Class AA Finals last year, Dr. Paul Conley, where again the Fairmont Senior went into the postseason play ranked number 16. So the last team in Class AA, but guess what? They knocked off the Independence Patriots, I think 21-12 last year at Wheeling Island Stadium to capture their third state championship since 2018. So Fairmont Senior, a tremendous amount of tradition with that program there in Fairmont, and they know how to play football up north, at least at Fairmont Senior High School. But what a matchup, back-to-back contest between Bluefield and Fairmont Senior. Coach Lilly's bound to be thinking, what could be next? You know, it's just kind of an oddity in the way in which that lined up, but this should be tantamount to a state championship football game here tonight.
No, you're exactly right, Bill. I mean, the way the brackets fell this year, Independence with a 9-game season didn't have 10 games. They went 9-0 during the regular season. Without having that 10th win, they slipped to second place. Had them facing Bluefield Beavers here last week. Bluefield, as always, Bluefield, they did not disappoint. Bluefield came in here, and if it wasn't for some turnovers, Bluefield could have won that football game. Tonight, now you're coming back to Fairmont Senior, which is a rematch for the championship game, and we talk again about it's not what you do in September, it's what you do in November. Fairmont Senior proved that last year. They got into the playoffs ranked 16th, and they ran the table and came away with another state title. I know Coach Lilly would love nothing more than to have a chance to take this game because you're playing Fairmont Senior, beat you last year. I know Coach Lilly has put some plays in the playbook. I don't think we got to see everything last week against Bluefield. I do think that was intentional. But, again, you're playing Fairmont Senior, the Polar Bears. They've been here before. They have multiple championships under the last few years, and so I think Independence is going to have to play mistake-free football to win this football game tonight.
You bet. And again, both teams last week opening up again with formidable opponents. The Independence Patriots playing host to the Bluefield Beavers in a game that we were fortunate enough to broadcast live, and everything Independence wanted and more as Bluefield hung in there into the fourth quarter and walked. Independence pushed to the limit but walked away with a 20-12 win last Friday night here in a virtual tsunami weather conditions. But on the other hand, Fairmont Senior took on a tough Chapmanville team. Again, they hosted Chapmanville, and again, stayed close at least through the first quarter, but they cut loose and put 42 points on the board last week against Chapmanville to capture a 42-20 opening round win to advance here to the quarterfinals. But all eyes are on this contest here tonight. And again, I think it's a jump ball. It's both these teams highly capable, and when you look at the level of competition that Fairmont Senior plays in sort of that north-central section of West Virginia, their losses came against Bridgeport, University High School, and Morgantown. So those three regular season losses against highly regarded AAA opponents, so we know they're tough, and they're battle-tested coming in here tonight.
No, you're exactly right. When you look at, the three losses, you have to look, and not all losses, are the same. and so they're not created equal. When you look at those 3 losses, again, they come from top schools that they themselves, playoff contenders and in the playoffs. And so the one thing that Coach Lilly has is that you're playing at home. And when you look behind us here, even though it is very cold out here tonight, this stadium is packed with the Independence Patriots faithful. So they're going to have that on their side. I think, again, when you talk about what wins these games is giveaways and takeaways. Last week in that pouring down rain with the hurricane, what we did see was we saw Bluefield had a tough time with the weather, turned the ball over multiple times, and at the very end of the game, they had the ball and were driving, but due to a turnover, lost the game. So again, Independence has to play mistake-free football here tonight, playing against the Polar Bears.
No doubt about it. And again, when you talk about the Independence Patriots, I marvel at him every time I watch him run the football. Judah Price, if there's a better running back in West Virginia, I can't imagine it. But, good bit of pressure on him here tonight. He's going to get his touches. But, again, we know the Independence Patriots are not a one-dimensional team. And Trey Bowers at the quarterback position, I think, has just done an absolute masterful job this year, sort of blending the pass with the run. And if he needs to tuck the ball and go, he knows how to do that too. So, again, a lot of weapons offensively for the Independence Patriots, but that Fairmont senior defense is pretty tough, and it's just going to be sort of an immovable object meets an unstoppable force. It's going to be that kind of contest, I think. So.
Well, I think you're right. Trey Bowers, we've seen him beat you with his arm. Last week we saw him with his legs. He didn't throw the ball as much last week, but again, due to inclement weather, I think tonight he's going to have to air it out some. You're going to have to be balanced against these Polar Bears. If you just try to run the ball of Judah Price over and over, they're going to load the box, and we know loading the box is going to make some tough sledding in there for Judah Price, who even as tough as he is, he's not even 200 pounds. And so, again, I think Trey Bowers is going to have to be able to do some run-pass option, either keep the ball, pitch it to Judah, or look for Cyrus Goodson downfield, because Cyrus, one thing about Cyrus, he usually has a height advantage against these defensive backs, and for a jump ball pass, he's usually going to come down with it.
And, again, special teams, always a big deal for Independence High School, and punting the ball, sometimes discretion's the better part of valor. You might want to put some kicks out of bounds, because those kids can bring it, take it to the house at any time. But looking at Fairmont Senior, I had a chance to look at a little bit of film this afternoon. They have 2 feature backs, Dylan Hours, who's a 6'1", 195-pound junior. Boy, what a volatile, talented running back he is. And Jermaine Lewis, a 5'11", 192-pound senior for the Fairmont Polar Bears. And again, both of those backs are tough. They are starting a sophomore quarterback in Brady Whitehair, very talented kid, and again, doesn't make a lot of mistakes. So it'll be a good matchup offensively, and anybody's ball game, that's for sure. But again, we're here at Independence High School in Coal City for tonight's quarterfinal matchup between the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears and the Independence Patriots. A great game coming up live here on WZTS, your community television. Again, it's our Optimum game day coming to you in an expanded market area into the Kanawha Valley, Putnam, Taze Valley area. Hope you folks want to settle back on a good Friday night. 28 degrees out here at game time, so hope you enjoy the game. We're going to take a break for our sponsors and be right back, so stay with us, everybody.
Audio Jungle. I'm alive. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Access Health is your medical home, committed to providing comprehensive health care to ensure the health and well-being of you and your family. Preventive health care is key in helping to avoid future illness and treatment. This includes annual checkups, immunizations, screenings, and lab work. If you've been putting off seeing your doctor, call and schedule your appointment today. While you're scheduling your annual visit, don't forget to ask about the COVID-19 vaccine for those ages 12 and older. Access Health, we're your medical home.
Adult and kids side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, go-karts, guns, and tractors. Nobody has better machines, selection, prices, warranties, or service than Massey Power Sports. And we offer the best financing options on everything we sell. Massey Power Sports, 4679 Robert C. Byrd Drive, Beckley, West Virginia. Phone 1-681-207-7121 and 202 Gulf Mountain Road, Cross Lane, West Virginia. Phone 304-769-5028.
To gobble up the savings and help support the local community at the same time. At Hometown Kia, from October 1st to November 15th, for every vehicle purchased, we'll donate a turkey to one of your local food pantries. So if you care enough to give someone the bird, purchase your next vehicle from Hometown Kia Beckley, and we'll give them the bird for you. We don't want to ruffle any feathers, but there's families out there in need. And during this time, we'll also be collecting non-perishable food items at Hometown Kia to be given to the local food pantries. So let's all get out there and give them the bird.
For over 85 years. Get your best deal every day at King Cole Chevrolet. Find new roads with Chevrolet.
Montgomery General Hospital is proud to welcome pediatric providers Dr. Bradley Marple and physician assistant Shay Criswell. At Montgomery Pediatrics, providing world-class health care for your little ones is our goal. And keeping your family safe during these times is of the highest priority. New patients are being welcomed, and the entire pediatrics team invites you to come in and let us meet your children's needs. Experience the difference at Montgomery General Pediatrics.
The Subaru Loves Pets event going on all month at Hometown Subaru. When buying a Subaru from Hometown Subaru, your dollar goes to so much more than just a car purchase. Subaru knows even the toughest roads can lead to the most amazing places. That's why Subaru created National Make a Dogs Day to help all underdogs find homes. And Hometown Subaru is donating $100 for every pet adopted from Raleigh County Humane Society now through October 31st. Subaru Loves Pets, going on now. Come by or shop online at hometownsubaru.com. Subaru, we're more than a car company.
You're watching WZTS Television, Posey TV.
Welcome back to George D. Covey Field on the campus of Independence High School for tonight's matchup between the Independence Patriots and the Polar Bears from Fairmont Senior. I'm Bill Laird along with Dr. Paul Conley, and we're bringing you the broadcast as best we know how. Again, it's our Optimum Game Day broadcast, and welcome our new viewers in the Great Kanawha Valley, Taze Valley, and points beyond as we bring you quarterfinal action here tonight. And Dr. Paul Conley, again, we talked a little bit about the state championship traditions at Fairmont Senior, but I'll tell you, the head coach, Nick Bartik, this is his 6th year as head coach at Fairmont Senior, total of 16 years, I think, at the school. But his one-loss record, he has 64 wins against 12 losses, more than a respectable record there. But the 3 state championships at Fairmont Senior came in 2018, 2020, and last year, 2021. So 3 of the last 5 years to walk away with a Class AA championship. How impressive is that? It's just, it's fantastic.
No, you're right. I mean, I don't know if you can call that a dynasty with 3 wins like that, but I tell you what, they have done a tremendous job. You know, one of the things that we are seeing, you know, here tonight is we're seeing a huge crowd. I mean, you talk about how cold it is. You can see my breath out here, so cold. But the crowd is continuing to pile in here at this stadium. So, I mean, I just feel energized because, again, this is a rematch. Everyone wants to see a rematch, right? I mean, whether it be, you know, Rocky Balboa, you know, with, you know, Creed. I mean, it's always that where you get 2 powerhouses like this playing. Independence, you know, fell short last year. I know Coach Litt would love nothing better to be the spoiler here because I think even though you're playing here at home at Independence, I think everyone thinks, hey, it's the Polar Bears. You know, they obviously, you know, have tradition of winning championships. And again, when you talk about those 12 losses, we've talked about the 12 losses. That's with some really, really steep competition, AAA ball. So I'm really excited, Bill, here. This is going to be a tremendous football game.
It certainly is. And again, you know, when we talk about Independence and maybe areas that they improved over last year, and again, when you have you know, the running back, they had the best running back in the state of West Virginia last year, and Atticus Finch, but I think the difference perhaps is the offensive line of Independence. They're a year older. A lot of those kids are seniors, and you know, they're good size. They work together well as a unit. But looking at Fairmont Senior, pretty good size kids, 242, 220, 278. There's going to be a battle in that in the trenches as those 2 big guys go at it. It's going to be.
Well, you're right. I think, like to your point, you know, Atticus Goodson. You know, Goodson was not only the football player of the year, but baseball. You know, Atticus Goodson, tremendous athlete. We got to watch him here. But, again, that's a tremendous loss, tremendous athlete. But Judah Price has been able to slide right in there in that running back position. Trey Bowers, your quarterback, he's actually gained a year. And you're exactly right. That offensive line is much more mature. There's a lot of things with a mature offensive line that we don't think about up here in the stands. That center and offensive line are able to read the defense, being able to read if they're playing odd front, even front. Those are all things that come with a lot of time. So Independence, in some ways, even though you lost a tremendous player with Atticus Goodson, his brother Cyrus Goodson's back at wide receiver. And you got, again, Trey Bowers. Let's not forget Lynx Weiler when they bring in for tough running. So, you know, Independence has got a tremendous ball club coming back here.
And, you know, I appreciate the cover there. I think you said Atticus Goodson 5 times, and that's
it's tremendous. You can't say it enough.
But I think I said Atticus Finch earlier, which, of course, is To Kill a Mockingbird, and I just had a little brain problem there for a moment. But,
it's cold out here. We all have brain freeze out here. I mean, it seems like it's getting colder by the minute.
Absolutely. But again, you know, holding on to the football when you get this cold weather, that pigskin gets a little kind of gleam on the cover, and it's a little harder to hold on to. Obviously, holding down the turnovers, minimizing mistakes, those are all early keys. And again, a good quick start for both these teams is important. And I think we're now having our national anthem. We're going to stay with it, we'll take a break and be right back. Stay with us.
Audio Jungle. I'm alive.
Gobble up the savings and help support the local community at the same time. At Hometown Kia, from October 1st till November 15th, for every vehicle purchased, we'll donate a turkey to one of your local food pantries. So if you care enough to give someone the bird, purchase your next vehicle from Hometown Kia Beckley, and we'll give them the bird for you. We don't want to ruffle any feathers, but there's families out there in need. And during this time, we'll also be collecting non-perishable food items at Hometown Kia to be given to the local food pantries. So let's all get out there and give them the bird.
Four Seasons Portable Buildings are locally made in Fayette County, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings Factory and Sales, 336 Laurel Creek Road, Fayetteville, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings, Dove's Village Sales Lot, 517 Hinkle Road, Fayetteville, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Prosperity, Sales Lot 5252 Robert C. Byrd Drive. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Beaver, Sales Lot 375 Airport Road, Beaver, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Craigsville, Sales Lot 16496 Webster Road, Craigsville, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Sutton, Sales Lot 27 Gawley Turnpike, Sutton, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Bell, 3146 East DuPont Avenue, Bell, West Virginia. For more information, call 304-923-3729.
As Fayette County Superintendent of Schools, I say thanks to our Fayette County Educational Support Levy Committee, our professional, paraprofessionals, service personnel for their support of our educational support levy here in Fayette County.
Hi, I'm Pat Gray, President of Fayette County Board of Education. We are here to say thanks to the 7,005 parents, grandparents, and citizens who endorsed our levy with a yes vote, which supports the many programs and needs of our children's educational opportunities.
Thank you.
Mid-State Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Mid-State Ford, Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at midstatefordwv.com.
With website packages starting at only $100 a month, why would you build your own website? Get a local professional web designer from Cucumber & Company. Schedule a meeting right now, 304-250-0123, or online at cucumberandcompany.com.
Welcome to Alloy FCU. Hi, how may I help you?
Hi, I'm Deanna Valentine, and kids are our future. If you live, work, or worship in Fayette County, then you're eligible to join Alloy Federal Credit Union. Alloy Federal Credit Union has 2 locations serving you. One at 515 Hinkle Road, right here in Fayetteville at Doug Village Shops, and we are also located at 3574 Midland Trail, Alloy, West Virginia. Love Alloy Federal Credit Union!
Alloy Federal Credit Union, bridging the gap to all of Fayette County.
The Subaru Loves Pets event going on all month at Hometown Subaru. When buying a Subaru from Hometown Subaru, your dollar goes to so much more than just a car purchase. Subaru knows even the toughest roads can lead to the most amazing places. That's why Subaru created National Make a Dogs Day to help all underdogs find homes. And Hometown Subaru is donating $100 for every pet adopted from Raleigh County Humane Society now through October 31st. Subaru Loves Pets going on now. Come by or shop online at hometownsubaru.com. Subaru, we're more than a car company.
Montgomery General Hospital is proud to welcome pediatric providers Dr. Bradley Marple and physician assistant Shay Criswell. At Montgomery Pediatrics, providing world-class health care for your little ones is our goal, and keeping your family safe during these times is of the highest priority. New patients are being welcomed, and the entire pediatrics team invites you to come in and let us meet your children's needs. Experience the difference at Montgomery General Pediatrics.
You're watching WZTS Television, Posey TV.
Back to George T. Covey Field on the campus of Independence High School for tonight's quarterfinal matchup between the Independence Patriots and the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears. I'm Bill Laird along with Dr. Paul Conley, and we'll be bringing you play-by-play action as the Polar Bears come onto the field from the visitors' dressing room, and we're awaiting the arrival of the Independence Patriots, and this game will be underway here shortly. But Dr. Paul Conley, again, sort of the bracket way things are. And here comes Independence onto the field. And again, a good reception by the hometown fans here as they welcome their Patriots. And again, a good crowd here, and looking across the field, a lot of folks came down Interstate 79 from Fairmont to the Beckley area for tonight's contest. But Dr. Paul Conley, the brackets are such that the winner of tonight's game will face the winner of the Roane County North Marion game. Again, that's a game also being played this evening, so we'll know tomorrow who the winner of the contest faces in the semifinal rounds. And again, Independence Patriot fans greeting the arrival of the Independence Patriots here on the sidelines on the home side of this field. But the other teams remaining in the Class AA playoffs, we have Winfield at Herbert Hoover, that game being played tonight, and also Frankfort and Scott High School. Those two winners will face each other in the ultimate advancement to the state championship final contest to be held on December 2nd. So again, that's how things are shaking out in the Class AA division. We'll try to keep an eye on some of those scores as we get them tonight.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, everybody's, you're looking for the Super Six, and that's exactly, what these two teams are looking for. Independence, again, playing a really tough, Polar Bear team, which, defeated them last year. So this is a big rematch here. I know if you're Coach Lil, your keys to the game, you want to get off to a fast start. You want to get on the scoreboard early if at all possible. You don't want to play behind against these Polar Bears. You want to make sure that you don't turn the ball over. And again, just like you said before, there's three phases of the game: offense, defense, special teams. So again, if you're Independence, last week we saw them get the ball first. It'll be interesting to see how it shakes out here with the coin toss. But I think, again, you're going to want to be able to get on the scoreboard early because, again, you don't want to play behind against these Polar Bears.
It appears as if perhaps Independence won the toss and elected to receive.
Just like last week, Bill.
So they will be moving the ball from our left to right as we look down from our vantage point here in the stadium. So it is showtime here tonight at George D. Covey Field. Again, a rematch of the two Class AA championship participants from last year. So Independence looking for some measure of redemption here tonight as they take on a tough Polar Bear football team.
We saw last week that Coach Lilly, after winning the coin toss, elected to receive the football. And again, we see so many times that you defer to the second half, but Coach Lilly, I think he understands. He wants to try to set the tempo here tonight. You got a big crowd on hand. They want to be able to get that ball first, and would love nothing better than to be able to come away with the score right off the bat and get in front of this Polar Bear team that's coming in here tonight with multiple championships. So again, big rematch here, for the Independence Patriots.
It sure is, and again, Judah Price will be dropping back deep to receive this kick, and I believe also Cyrus Goodson is back there also in receiving position to the near side of the field. Nate Flowers, a 6'2", 170-pound senior, will be handling the kickoff and kicking chores for the Polar Bears here tonight, as again this game is set to go, and they're teeing it up, and this contest will be underway here momentarily.
Yeah, again, we've seen Cyrus Goodson as well as Judah Price many times, big returns. Both of these guys are real explosive on the return game.
And again, special team play is what gives you your field position, and I'm sure Independence would like to start this off with a pretty good run. So Flowers puts the foot to it, and it is high end over end and through the back of the end zone. So again, Nate Flowers, that's a pretty good kickoff there.
That's tremendous. If he would have had the ball 10 yards closer, he would have kicked it through the upright. So, they're not going to mess around with Cyrus Goodson and Judah Price. If I'm Fairmont, I'm doing the same thing. I'm kicking it through the end zones, coming out on defense on the 20-yard line.
So Independence on offense. And again, ball is marked on the 20-yard line. Trey Bowers, the quarterback, in the shotgun, takes the snap, and again keeps it himself off the right side. And again, no room to run as the door closed quickly. And again, that
second and 10.
One thing you're going to see with the Polar Bears is speed. You saw a lot of team speed there, and you talk about pursuit angles. That entire defense was pursuing the ball, basically finding Trey Bowers with no gain.
So second and 10 for the Patriots. Again, Bowers in the shotgun, hands the ball off the left side, and again stood up with no running room whatsoever. And again, I believe that was number 10, Judah Price.
Yeah, it was Judah. Judah having tough sledding in there again. The Polar Bears are so quick on defense. If you see there, multiple players, getting a piece of Judah Price there.
So third and about 11 for the Independence Patriots, as again, the control of the line of scrimmage, Polar Bears. Again, a little bit of a delayed snap, but again, Bowers keeps it himself off the left side, and again, it's closed in, picked up maybe a yard or two, forward progress to about the 21, and that's going to bring up a fourth, and we're going to call it 8 for the Independence Patriots.
Yeah, so important, Bill, to try to get positive yardage on that first down play. We've talked about that before. You got to be able to get some positive yardage so you can get in third and short. They were in a third and long situation, and again, the Polar Bears, tremendous job on defense.
So,
timeout, Polar Bears.
Timeout, Fairmont Senior. So with timeout on the field, we'll be back in 60 seconds.
To gobble up the savings and help support the local community at the same time. At Hometown Kia, from October 1st to November 15th, for every vehicle purchased, we'll donate a turkey to one of your local food pantries. So if you care enough to give someone the bird, purchase your next vehicle from Hometown Kia Beckley, and we'll give them the bird for you. We don't want to ruffle any feathers, but there's families out there in need. And during this time, we'll also be collecting non-perishable food items at Hometown Kia to be given to the local food pantries. So let's all get out there and give them the bird.
Montgomery
Okay,
General
welcome
Hospital
back
is
again
proud
on the timeout for Fairmont Senior. And again, back to punt is Derek Hypes for the Independence Patriots. Hypes takes the snap and puts the foot to it. It is high, going to spiral down near the 50, takes an independent bounce, rolls inside the 40, and rolls dead at about the 38-yard line. So a nice, nice punt.
We got a flag on the field there, Bill.
We sure do. And again, that's way back upfield at about the 30-yard line as the official comes to the near sideline, and we'll see what the call is. The ball is marked on the 39-yard line as the officials are going to the line of scrimmage.
On the kicking team. 15 yards from the end of the kick. First down.
So Independence is penalized for a face mask,
Penalty moves the ball.
and forward progress comes into Independence territory at the Patriot 46-yard line.
Yeah, Independence can't afford to have, personal fouls, penalties. Got to play mistake-free football here against these Polar Bears.
Fairmont set to go. Whitehair, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Twin receivers to the near side. There's the snap and the run, and he breaks a tackle, and it goes to the outside, and that is Lewis, Jermaine Lewis, the running back, and he is run out of bounds on about the 35-yard line. So Lewis with a pickup of about 13 or 14 on that, so forward progress to about the 32-yard line. Whitehair in the shotgun, and we've got a flag as the officials step in, and that's going to be illegal motion against the Polar Bears. That's going to cost them 5, so 1st and 15. That moves the ball back to the 36-yard line.
I tell you what, Jermaine Lewis looking really good there. He's a 5'11", 192-yard senior running back. Independence is going to have to try to shore up the edge there and not let him be able to break it outside.
And again, Dylan Hours, the tailback in this particular set, as Brady Whitehair drops back, throws it across the middle, and it is caught, I believe, by number.
He threaded the needle there. I tell you what, I wasn't really sure how he was able to make that pass. If you look at the replay here, he had 2 defenders right there. Was able to thread it right through the 2 defenders and make that completion.
Dylan Hours coming up with that catch, pick up a 15 on the play. Whitehair in the shotgun is, again, a good defensive move there, and there was no place to go as Jermaine Lewis dropped for about a 4-yard loss. So 2nd and 14, ball marked on the Independence 25-yard line. So big play here as Whitehair again remains in the shotgun, trips to the right side. Whitehair back to pass, steps up in the pocket, decides to keep it, and he is caught. Ball on the ground, scramble for it, and who has it? As it looks like maybe Fairmont got back on that football, but that's how you turn the ball over and create a break.
Yeah, you're going to have to get some pressure here. They got a little bit of pressure, forcing Whitehair to look upfield, and he just lost the football.
3rd and 10 for the Fairmont senior. Whitehair in the shotgun. Long count. Trying to get somebody to jump off there as he, again, steps back into the play. There's the snap. Whitehair back to pass. Chased out of the pocket. Looks downfield, throws to the corner, and it is out of bounds in the back of the end zone. Incomplete. So that's going to bring up 4th and 10. And, again, a pretty good defense there by the Patriots.
No, absolutely. Good defense there in the second there too as well. Basically didn't have anybody to throw to, but yeah, Bill. I mean, that's one of those things with Independence here. You can bend but not break. So, kudos to the defense here as we try to see if we can't hold them to 3 points.
So 4th and 9, and there is the field goal attempt, and it is wide and to the right.
Wide right.
So the Independence Patriots hold them on defense, and again that field goal attempt by Nate Flowers was wide to the right, and Independence holds, and it's going to be Independence football on the 20-yard line. So Independence going to see if they can get something going this offensive series.
I think we're going to throw the ball a bit here, Bill.
Bowers throws the screen to the far side, and again, a nice run after catch, and a pickup of about 9 on the play.
Yeah, I like that, Bill. Try to get Cyrus Goodson involved in the game early. We're going to have to throw the ball a little bit here against this Polar Bear defense. Can't let them load the box.
So 2nd and 1, handoff the left side, and again, forward progress as Judah Price picks up the first down and more. Forward progress to about the 35-yard line.
They're going no huddle, Bill. They're trying to play fast here against these Polar Bears.
So up-tempo by the Patriots as Bowers kind of directing a little bit of traffic out there.
Again, we're going to play well-balanced offense. I like that screen pass. I like getting these players out in space.
And again, there is the handoff, and that is Price to the near side. Tries to turn the corner, turns the corner, and forward progress out over the 40 to about the 43-yard line goes Judah Price. And again, that was hard running as he was able to turn the corner, Doc.
Yeah, Judah's got speed. If he can get outside in the corner for you, he can make you pay once he gets out in space. Got to watch the snap there. We got some motion going on there, Bill.
And again, I think had a man in motion right in the middle of that play, so I think that's going to go against the Independence Patriots. Indeed it does. So rather than 2nd and 1, we're going to be looking at 2nd and 6 for the Independence Patriots as they mark this ball back on about the
second down. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6, ball on the 38-yard line.
Yeah, Bill, a lot of emotions going on right now. I think Independence have got to try to settle down a little bit. We got to watch out for these mistakes and these penalties.
And again, that was the
Judah Price with the carry.
I think it looks like Trey Bowers, their quarterback.
Bowers did fake the handoff, kept it himself, picked up a couple, so 3rd and 4, a big play for the Independence Patriots, ball marked near their own 40-yard line. Bowers, the quarterback, takes the snap, rolls to his left, throws downfield, has a receiver out there, and again, a little bit overthrown, and pretty good defense by that defensive safety there that dropped back and was really stride for stride with the receiver.
Well, the reality is Trey Bowers was rushed, and so he had to throw, was not able to really set his feet. He was having the run off to his left. Good pursuit by the Polar Bears there, not allowing Trey Bowers to step and throw.
So Independence ball is blocked, and again, a big turn of events here as Fairmont Senior recovers the ball squarely on the Independence 30-yard line. They're going to move it into the 29-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears. Ball marked on the Independence 29-yard line. And
it just seemed like, Bill, it took him a long time to get that kick away. We talked earlier, Polar Bears are going to bring pressure.
So, big turn of events here. Can the Polar Bears capitalize? And the screen pass to the outside hits the receiver, makes a move.
That's a hold.
Flag on the play.
And again, likely a holding is Cannon Dinger. The 5'8", 155-pound sophomore hauls it in.
Yeah, it looked like number 3. Trey Longwell on his wide receiver position was out there holding outside there, and right in front of the official. That's an easy call.
So that's going to negate the pass play and tack on another 10. So that's going to move the ball back to the 37-yard line for the Polar Bears. Again, Whitehair in the shotgun for the Polar Bears. As again a long count as he looks to the sideline for the play call. And again, a shift underway here as Brady Whitehair takes the snap, chased out of the pocket, running and throws it away on the far sideline, incomplete. So good defensive pressure by the Independence Patriots.
Yeah, good job there by Jordan Harvey, number 36, who plays fullback on the offensive side. Was able to crack that A gap, was able to get through the gap, put the pressure on Whitehair, was not able to step and throw. Again, good pressure by the Patriots.
And again, it appears that Whitehair, you don't want him comfortable in the pocket. There is a handoff up the middle, breaks a tackle, and again behind blocking forward progress down short of the 20-yard line. And again, Dylan Hours, the 5'6", 195-pound junior running back.
Got to wrap up, Bill. Got to wrap up. A lot of arm tackles right there. Got to get your head across the front and wrap the man up.
3rd and 4 for the Polar Bears. Big play here as again the handoff off the left side breaks a tackle on his way inside the 10 down to about the 5-yard line, and more than enough for the first down, as that's going to make it 1st and goal for the Independence
Couple missed tackles there again on Lewis, and was able to get out in open space. Again, the Patriots are going to have to wrap these guys up because these guys are going to be difficult to bring down with arm tackles.
Jermaine Lewis, the ball carrier, and there is the snap, but a big hit by the Independence Patriots with no running room, and that was number 26, Jermaine Lewis, and Independence said no way.
No, good pressure there by the Patriots. So, Independence, right there was able to bring, several guys up in the gap, was able to find Jermaine Lewis and hit him in the backfield for a loss on the play.
2nd and goal for the Polar Bears. There's the snap, the handoff the left side. But again, Independence does a nice job as, again, Jermaine Lewis, the ball carrier, and pickup of 1. So 3rd and goal on the 9-yard line.
Be looking for a run-pass option here when you get down close in the red zone. It is tougher to throw the ball, so Independence going to have to play some good defense. Try to keep them out of the end zone.
Brady Whitehair in the shotgun, takes the snap, and we've got flags, and I believe there was some movement on the Fairmont senior side of the field. So illegal procedure against the Polar Bears is going to push the ball back near the 15-yard line. Ball on the 14-yard line. So 3rd and goal from the 13-yard line. Or 14-yard line.
Yeah, Independence, again, defense has done a good job here, Bill, keeping them out of the end zone. See if we can't do the same thing here on this series. Try to keep them out of the end zone. If you can, hold them to a field goal attempt.
Whitehair again in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, chased out of the pocket as he loops around. And again, dropped for a loss on the play. Back all the way to the 30-yard line as Independence flexes its defensive muscle and brings up a 4th and goal from the 30-yard line. And onto the field apparently comes Nate Flowers.
Good job by
and
Jordan
he's
Harvey.
going to mark this ball on about the 36. So this is a 46-yard field goal attempt by Fairmont Senior.
Again, on the replay, you see Jordan Harvey, again, the fullback. He's been in the backfield all night tonight, Bill. That time he was able to come away with a huge sack, really pushing the ball back here for the Polar Bears for a really long field goal attempt.
And again, a big attempt here from the 36, making this a 46-yard attempt. And from what we saw earlier, Nate Flower has plenty of leg, and this is probably well within his range if that's what they're electing to do. So the officials have stepped in, and we have a delay of some sort, but Paul Conley, you usually don't see a 46-yard field goal attempt in high school football in West Virginia.
No, I mean, we've seen the kicking game improve so much over the last few years at the high school level. So even to make this attempt talks about the confidence you have in your kicking game.
Nate Flower kicks it up. It is fading, and it's short and to the right. So the Independence Patriots on 2 back-to-back possessions turn away the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears on a failed field goal attempt, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Independence Patriots, ball on their own 20-yard line. And I tell you, Dr. Conley, that was just defensive might and desire there. That was outstanding for the Independence Patriots.
No, you're exactly right. Independence defense bend but does not break.
As we're set to go, and the handoff, there's Judah Price to the near side and knocked out of bounds on about the 25-yard line. Pickup of about 5 on that play. So 2nd and about 6.
Well, that's what you want on first down, Bill. You want to be able to come up with positive yardage. You know, you pick up 5-6 yards on first down. That sets up your offense with 2nd and 3rd and short.
Trey Bowers keeps it himself, turns it in, and forward progress up to about the 29-yard line. Looks like he might be about a half a yard short. So that's going to bring up 3rd. Well, that's more than short. That's
3rd and
2,
which is 3rd and manageable here. Again, we got to start getting some first downs if you're the Patriots. You want to be able to get some momentum.
Handoff to Judah Price, looking for running room. Goes over the 30 to about the 36-yard line. More than enough for the first down as they move the sticks on the far side of the field. So 1st and 10 for the Independence Patriots. Ball on the Independence 37-yard line.
Good tough run by Judah Price there, Bill.
Bowers back to pass, throws it, has a receiver out there, hauls it in, and driven out of bounds on the far side of the field inside the 30-yard line to about the Fairmont 28-yard line. So big play there as we take a look at the replay.
Yeah, good play there by Cyrus Goodson. He had to come back for the football. Made good position change there. Ball's on the ground, Bill. Luckily, Independence was able to recover. But, again, Cyrus Goodson, we got to get him involved in this football game because he's a tremendous young man, tremendous wide receiver. Again, being able to make a comeback to make that catch.
And, again, what an adjustment on that football. But, again, the fumble resulted in a 2-yard loss, so 2nd and 12. And, again, Bowers throws it across the middle, and we've got a flag.
We got flags, Bill.
A flag on the play as, again, the little bit of a premature hit there, as that is what you call climbing up on somebody's back, and that's going to be an interference call, and that is going to be a walk-off.
That's interference on the defense.
And that is going to move the line of scrimmage downfield.
No, Trey Bowers had plenty of time there. There's basically a slant pass there, and you're exactly right. Defender held him up. Obvious pass interference.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 15, handoff to the left side, and again, hard running there. Judah Price picks up a couple off that left side, taking it down to the 13-yard line. So 2nd and 8 for the Independence Patriots, or maybe a pickup of a yard, so we'll call it 2nd and 9, ball on the 14-yard line.
Be looking for some run-pass option right here, Bill.
And again, we've got whistles as the official steps in, and it's going to be timeout Independence. So a timeout on the field. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
To gobble up the savings and help support the local community at the same time. At Hometown Kia, from October 1st to November 15th, for every vehicle purchased, we'll donate a turkey to one of your local food pantries. So if you care enough to give someone the bird, purchase your next vehicle from Hometown Kia Beckley, and we'll give them the bird for you. We don't want to ruffle any feathers, but there's families out there in need. And during this time, we'll also be collecting non-perishable food items at Hometown Kia to be given to the local food pantries. So let's all get out there and give them the bird.
As Fayette County Superintendent of Schools, I say thanks to our Fayette County Educational Support Levy Committee, our professional, paraprofessionals, service personnel for their support of our educational support levy here in Fayette County.
Hi, I'm Pat Gray, President of Fayette County Board of Education. We are here to say thanks to the 7,005 parents, grandparents, and citizens who endorsed our levy with a yes vote, which supports the many programs and needs of our children's educational opportunities.
Thank you.
There's the pass, and again the screen pass to the near side. Forward progress inside the 10, still on his feet as he makes forward progress down to about the 9-yard line. And again for Independence, number 13, Colton Karen with the reception. So 3rd and about 5. Big play here. Bowers takes the ball, again hands it off and hit for no gain on the play as Judah Price is tripped up by some of those linebackers. Came in and plugged the hole. So 4th and 5, it's decision time, Independence. Ball resting on about the 9-yard line, and there's the horn, and that's it for the first quarter of play. 0-0 stands the score as we go to the second quarter. We'll be back for the second quarter action in 60 seconds.
The Subaru Loves Pets event going on all month at Hometown Subaru. When buying a Subaru from Hometown Subaru, your dollar goes to so much more than just a car purchase. Subaru knows even the toughest roads can lead to the most amazing places. That's why Subaru created National Make a Dogs Day to help all underdogs find homes. And Hometown Subaru is donating $100 for every pet adopted from Raleigh County Humane Society now through October 31st. Subaru Loves Pets going on now. Come by or shop online at hometownsubaru.com. Subaru, we're more than a car company.
With website packages starting at only $100 a month, why would you build your own website? Get a local professional web designer from Cucumber & Company. Schedule a meeting right now, 304-250-0123, or online at cucumberandcompany.com.
Okay, welcome back. Again, it's decision time. 4th and about 4 for the Independence Patriots.
No decision for Coach Lilly here, Bill. They're going for it.
They are
playing
going
at home.
for it
They're
for
going
sure.
for it.
Byers takes the ball, rolls to the near side as he keeps it himself, and he goes near the...
They're saying a turnover, Bill. The Polar Bears have it.
They're going to say it is Fairmont Senior's ball. And we'll watch the replay.
He had a man open here too, Bill. He decides to keep the ball. And then right here, instead of just gets hit.
And coughs the ball up. And it looks like the recovery, if there was a recovery, was out of bounds. I think he just fumbled the ball out of play. So Fairmont on the far side, again, upfield progress is ours, just absolutely found that sideline and headed north, and a big pickup there. Forward progress out to about the 24-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Polar Bears. Ball on their own 24-yard line. Pitch to the near side. And again, a good defensive play there. And again, outstanding. And I believe that may have been Jermaine Lewis, the ball carrier. And Lewis just could not quite get going as
good play by Linksweiler. We've seen him on offense running tough in there as a running back position. Coming up from that defensive back position, make a tremendous football play there.
So
Open field
second and
tackle.
about 13 for the Polar Bears. Whitehair takes the snap, and again the handoff up the middle, no gain on the play. Forward progress back to about the 20-yard line. So 3rd and 13 for Fairmont Senior. And again, a forcing a punt here would give the Patriots much better field position than they've had most of the evening.
Yeah, the Patriots got to play good defense. We need a stop right here, Bill.
Whitehair, the quarterback, back to pass. Throws to the near side, and again, good defense as Independence closes. Ball knocked out, and Lewis with nowhere to go, and a bang-bang play. Loss of 3 on the play, so we'll call it 4th and 17 for the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears.
Defense has played really good here tonight. You know, Bill, again, turned the ball over, should have scored there, but it didn't hurt us putting the Polar Bears in a punting position.
So the big punt here, and again it is shanked, and it is out of bounds, and that's going to be inside the 30-yard line at least, as that thing just was a shank that, and we'll be interested to see. I tell you, that's a pretty generous spot, but
yeah, I agree with you, Bill. I'm not really sure I buy that. It seemed like that ball went out of bounds well before the 29-yard line,
I think it was
Bill.
before the 25-yard line, but we'll let it fly. So 1st and 10 for Independence. Ball on the Fairmont Senior 29-yard line. There is the snap, the pass on the crossing route, and some of the fans are calling for maybe a flag on that, but
yeah, they didn't call it there, Bill, but that was definitely a little hands to the face there, getting a little chippiness there by the Polar Bears.
But I tell you, that looked like a wide open receiver and a well thrown ball, but couldn't quite haul it in. So 2nd and 10 for the Patriots. Bowers, the quarterback, hands the ball off to Judah Price. Judah Price is loose and into the end zone.
Judah Price,
so
touchdown.
Judah Price takes it in from 29 yards out as the Independence Patriots hit the scoreboard at the 9:37 mark in the 2nd quarter to grab a 6-0 lead over Fairmont with the extra point pending. And Dr. Paul Conley, that was just classic Judah Price right there.
That's Judah Price football at its finest. That's what Judah does. You get him out in space. He's so hard to corral.
So Independence going for 2 as they line up. Important extra points. Bowers throws the quick look in. It is intercepted, and this is unreturnable. So the extra point is no good, and the Okay, welcome back. And again, the opening kickoff here after a Independence touchdown. The extra point failed, so 6-0 in favor of the Patriots. And there is a kick, and it's high, short, going to be fielded at about the 25. And again, spun around, still on his feet, forward progress. He finds a crease, and it's over the 35 and inside the 30. So Slovak, the kickoff return, and a good one it was, as his forward progress is down to about the 30, depending on the spot here, looks like the 33-yard line. Or pardon me, 23-yard line.
Yeah, got to stay in your lanes there, Bill. That's basically assignment football again on the kickoff team. You stay in your lanes. He's able to break, contain, and get on the outside with a long return.
So Whitehair, the quarterback, in the shotgun, puts a man in motion, and he throws the wheel route. The intended receiver, Jermaine Lewis, and Lewis, that ball was not catchable, so 2nd and 10, ball on the Independence 23-yard line. Again, by virtue of a big kick return by Jaden Chernez. 2nd and 10 for the Polar Bears. There's the snap. Whitehair back to pass. Steps up, but dropped.
Got him, Bill. They sacked him.
And a big defensive play there by Independence. Loss back to the 30-yard line. So a loss of 6 on the play. So 3rd and about 17 for the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears, as Independence, that defense flexes when it's time to.
Good pressure by Independence, being able to get some pressure. They've done that multiple times tonight. Again, that's a huge play there to be able to get a tackle for a loss.
Brady Whitehair in the shotgun, 3rd and 16. There's the snap. Whitehair back to pass, steps up, throws across the middle, and it is short. As again, that's going to bring up 4th and 17 for the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears. So I do not see an indication this is going to be an attempted field goal, but the ball is marked squarely on the 30-yard line. So if they were to think about it, it would be about a 47-yard attempt. So they're going to go for it. Brady Whitehair. And we're going to have, I believe, a timeout Independence, or Fairmont Senior. So with timeout on the field, we'll be back in 60 seconds.
Access Health is your medical home, committed to providing comprehensive health care to ensure the health and well-being of you and your family. Preventive health care is key in helping to avoid future illness and treatment. This includes annual checkups, immunizations, screenings, and lab work. If you've been putting off seeing your doctor, call and schedule your appointment today. While you're scheduling your annual visit, don't forget to ask about the COVID-19 vaccine for those ages 12 and older. Access Health, we're your medical home.
As Fayette County Superintendent of Schools, I say thanks to our Fayette County Educational Support Levy Committee, our professional, paraprofessionals, service personnel for their support of our educational support levy here in Fayette County. Hi.
Okay, welcome back. Again, a big 4th and 17 for Fairmont Senior. Whitehair, the quarterback, takes the snap, drops back, looks downfield, throws it into the corner, and it is
incomplete. Yeah, good defense there by the Patriots.
Hands of the intended receiver, and I believe that was Dylan Hours, number 5, attempting to haul that in, but good coverage, and the ball goes over on downs,
well, like
Independence ball.
Yeah, absolutely, Bill. Like we've seen all night, Independence defense again keeping the Polar Bears out of the end zone. The Polar Bears have knocked on the door multiple times. 2 missed field goals, went for it on that attempt, and again, Independence with the ball. So again, kudos to the defense on this Patriots ball club.
So Trey Bowers, the quarterback, in the shotgun, flanked by Judah Price, takes the snap, looks downfield, throws it, adjusting to the ball, and we've got a flag on the play, and that was pretty blatant as number 14 came back and made an adjustment on that ball.
Yeah, Cyrus Goodson again. Cyrus is hard to defend. The pass was short. Cyrus again was coming back for the ball, which he's done before, was been able to basically make that adjustment, and due to that was able to draw the penalty there. So again, good play by Cyrus Goodson.
And that was Gavin Michael, the strong safety for for Fairmont Senior, flagged for the interference call. Bowers takes the ball, hands it to Judah Price. Judah Price behind blockers, forward progress up to about the 48-yard line. Pick up a 3 on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 7.
Yeah, again, Judah Price, tough running in there, trying to get up some positive yardage. We talked about how important that is to pick up some positive yards on first down.
So Independence remains in the shotgun. Bowers, the quarterback. There's the snap. Keeps it himself. Bowers with running room around the right side and chased out of bounds on the far side of the field. So Trey Bowers finding a crease and picks up the first down for Independence as forward progress into Polar Bear territory at about the 43-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots.
Yeah, we talked about Trey Bowers' legs. He can beat you with his arm, but right there he showed you he can beat you with his legs. So good play by Bowers at the quarterback position.
So Bowers again takes the snap, drops back, looks downfield, has a receiver out there, and Cyrus
Goodness sakes alive
comes
again,
down
Cyrus
with the
Goodson
football,
again.
and who else, Doc? Cyrus Goodson on a perfect over-the-shoulder catch, perfect pass by Trey Bowers, and bang, bang, Independence on the board once again.
Yeah, beautiful pass and catch right there. Cyrus Goodson again, tremendous wide receiver. Good play. Awesome play by the Independence Patriots, finding the end zone again.
And again, just a picture-perfect throw-catch combination. Bowers to Goodson with the extra point and the handoff, and again, still on his feet near the goal line, but apparently up short. So extra point is no good. And our score, Independence 12, Fairmont Senior nothing. We'll be back for the kickoff in 60 seconds.
A world of possibilities in a new Chevy from King Cole Chevrolet. During the Chevy Open Road event, be ready for adventure as we say no to higher prices, no to inflated interest rates, and no charge maintenance for one entire year. It's no problem finding a new Chevrolet during the Chevy Open Road event. King Cole has the Chevy you're looking for. No inflated egos either, just friendly faces and easy dealing for over 85 years. Get your best deal every day at King Cole Chevrolet. Find new roads with Chevrolet.
You're watching WZTS Television, WZTV.
Okay, welcome back again. Independence hitting that board once again. Extra point failed, so Independence up over Fairmont Senior, the defending Class AA champions, 12-0 with 7:34 left here before halftime. Again, want to welcome our viewing audience in the Great Kanawha Valley, Tays Valley, and points beyond. It's Optimum Game Day. There is the kick, and it's fielded at about the 27-yard line. And again, finds another crease and tripped up and stopped at about the 42-yard line. But again, Cannon Dinger, the return man, gives Fairmont Senior excellent field possession at their own 41-yard line.
Yeah, both of the times that Independence has scored, the kickoffs have been short. Again, at least this time they stayed in their lanes, Bill, not allowing such a good return as they did last time. So, again, Independence, defenses held them to 0 points to see if their defense can't hold them on this series.
So Whitehair hands the ball off, and again, that is running back is hit, stood up, and dropped, and that is Jermaine Lewis. And Lewis, a nice move on that first cutback, but again, Independence, good pursuit on the back end of that play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pick up of 3 on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 7.
Yeah, you try to string them out there, Bill, and then we call it pursuit angle. Get that pursuit angle, then you can get run support.
So, 2 running backs in the backfield for the first time this evening as Whitehair, the quarterback, takes the snap, handoff to Hours with blockers, but stopped at about the 45-yard line. A pickup of about a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears. Outstanding defense by the Independence Patriots here in the first half.
Yeah, the Patriots have done a good job thus far on defense, keeping the Polar Bears out of the end zone.
Brady Whitehair with the football, drops back, throws, has a receiver in and out of the hands, and again, incomplete on about the 45-yard line. And
just threw it behind him there, Bill. Basically, he was open there in the seam, but just threw it a little bit behind him, couldn't make that completion.
But it was a little bit behind, but you're supposed to make that completion, I think. But
well,
here we are.
They've been hearing footsteps all night long there, too. I mean, they've been coming with their A game.
There is the punt, and it's a good one. And Judah Price on about the 15, up over the 20, the 25, still on his feet. And forward progress up to about the 28-yard line. So that's where the Patriots will take over, 1st and 10, ball on their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you, that was a tremendous kick. That ball was in the air forever. But, yeah, Judah Price, again, when he catches the ball, you just never know which direction he's going to go. He reminds me a lot of West Virginia's Tavon Austin. Just hard to get a good lick on him. He's just so shifty.
And again, you talk about busy feet. I don't know how you measure RPMs when it comes to footsteps, but Judah Price picking them up and putting them down, that's for sure. So we're inside 10 seconds on the play clock. They better get moving here. Bowers the quarterback, and I think we're going to have a timeout. So, timeout Independence. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Welcome to Alloy FCU. Hi, how may I help you?
Hi, I'm Deanna Valentine, and kids are our future. If you live, work, or worship in Fayette County, then you are eligible to join Alloy Federal Credit Union. Alloy Federal Credit Union has 2 locations serving you. One at 515 Hinkle Road, right here in Fayetteville at Doug Village Shops, and we are also located at 3574 Midland Trail, Alloy, West Virginia. Love Alloy Federal Credit Union!
Alloy Federal Credit Union, bridging the gap to all of Fayette County.
Welcome back. Again, it is Independence football. Ball marked on the 28-yard line. Trey Bowers, the quarterback, in the shotgun, hands the ball off to Price. Judah Price, we've got a flag on the play. As his forward progress up to about
we got a flag there, Bill. I think there was some motion going on.
I think that is going to bring the ball back, and I think there was some motion there in that Independence.
Yeah, little miscommunication there. Actually mishandled the snap. Was very fortunate to pick it up off the turf to actually even be able to get the ball to Judah Price. So, again, Independence, we've seen some unusual mistakes here by the Patriots. We're going to have to shore this up here, Bill. We don't want to be continuing to go backwards against these Polar Bears.
1st and 15. Bowers back to pass, throws it out there, but well overthrown the intended receiver. And again, Bowers, Colton Caron, the receiver. But again, a pretty good blend of run pass here in the first half for the Patriots, as Trey Bowers doing a nice job putting that ball up in the air.
Well, we talked about that. You're not going to be able to beat these Polar Bears with just with the run game. You can't be one-dimensional. So, yeah, we're going to have to be able to see a blend of run pass here. Again, we've seen Judah Price. We've got to get these guys out in space, your playmakers.
2nd and 15 for the Patriots. As there is a snap, the handoff to Judah Price. Judah Price finds a little bit of a crease. Forward progress up to about the 26-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Gets back to
3rd and 12.
A gain of 4 on the play, make it 3rd and 11 for the Independence Patriots. Ball on their own 26-yard line. 5:29 left on the clock here in the second quarter. Independence 12, Fairmont Senior nothing in a rematch of last year's state championship final.
Yeah, you got 3rd and long here. That's basically because of that penalty. Be looking to be able to look again for a run-pass option here.
Bowers, quick throw to the near side, finds a receiver, breaks a tackle, cuts upfield, has a crease as he's loose and goes into Polar Bear territory. And again,
that's basically a bubble screen out there to Cyrus Goodson. We've seen Cyrus Goodson do that. Basically a sidearm pass to Cyrus, gets him out in space, get these playmakers out in space, and he's off to the races.
And Cyrus Goodson is a playmaker for sure. Bowers, 1st and 10. Ball in Polar Bear territory. Bowers keeps it himself, has a crease to the far side as he is ridden out of bounds on the far side of the field. The forward progress inside the 40 to about the 34-yard line. And again, that was Trey Bowers off to the races as he found the angle, the crease, and what a run by Bowers.
Yeah, he can beat you with his legs again. Being able to find the sideline. He turned the ball over earlier. He's going to be holding on to the football when he makes those plays.
Bowers takes the snap, drops back, throws it, has a receiver. It is out of the reach.
That's something we don't see much right there. They hit him right in the hands. Usually Cyrus Goodson comes down with that ball, Bill.
And again, a pretty good, well-thrown ball by Trey Bowers. And again, uncharacteristic, a little bit of a finger drop there as
Yeah, I think he hit him in stride there. Cyrus, I think he took his eyes off the ball at the last minute looking for that end zone.
2nd and 10. Trey Bowers hands the ball off Judah Price. Judah Price out in space. Forward progress down to about the 25-yard line. A pickup of about 8 on the play. So we're going to call it 3rd and 2 for the Independence Patriots.
Going no huddle again here, Bill. Independence is playing fast.
And again, they seem to be grinding Fairmont Senior down as this tempo has been a little bit up-tempo here. Handoff, and again, forward progress goes inside the 25 to about the 24. Should be enough for the first down, depending on the spot, as the official looks to the far side of the field, and they may want to take a closer look at this as the officials
fourth down in less than one.
Are going to say
it's
short.
a tough spot there, Bill. Looked to me like he got it.
I think you're supposed to measure that, but we will wait and see, as apparently not, as the ball is marked inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line. So 4th and short. Bowers takes it behind the center and picks up the first down. So 1st and 10 for the Independence Patriots. As
that's just good running up in there, Bill, just getting behind that big senior offensive line. We've seen Tom Brady make that play time and time again. You line up there to your center. Basically, the center makes the call. You find the gap. You get right in behind his hip pocket. Good job there. First down, Trey Bowers.
Okay, here, big 1st and 10. Ball thrown into the corner, and it is intercepted and taken a knee. Number 6 came up with that football.
Down to the end zone.
Jaden
It will be
Karza.
Senior ball from the 20-yard line.
So again, probably on 1st and 10, maybe should have run that ball, but who's going to second guess what? If that had been a touchdown, it would have been a brilliant call. So
well, that's 2 turnovers that Independence has had, down here close to the end zone. That actually in the end zone. So got to do a little better job. Can't keep turning the ball over here.
Whitehair keeps it himself up the middle on a little bit of a quarterback draw. He's tripped up on about the 28-yard line, short of the first down. 2nd and 2 for the Polar Bears as the clock ticks down to 2:45 left here before halftime. The clock is a factor. Whitehair awaiting the snap. Again, the clock continues to turn. Whitehair takes the snap, drops back, chased out of the pocket, steps up, has a receiver, pulls it in, and forward progress up to about the 31-yard line. Pickup of 3s, enough for the first down. So 1st and 10 for the Polar Bears. Ball on about the Fairmont Senior 31-yard line.
Yeah, we got to get some pressure in there. We've seen that Whitehair, when he gets pressured, he will make some bad passes.
So Whitehair back to pass, looks across field, throws it to the far sideline, hauled in, missed tackle, still on his feet, and forward progress up to about the 43-yard line, enough for the first down. So 1st and 10 for the Polar Bears. Ball at the 44-yard line. But again, 1:50 left on a turning clock as Brady Whitehair, the quarterback, takes the snap, drops back, flag down, and it is caught near the sticks on about the 47-yard line.
Got another flag on the play there, Bill.
And the official walking in from the near sideline. And we'll see what the call is. That's going to be illegal procedure against the offense, as that's going to take the ball back. So it's going to be 1st and 15 as the ball is marked on the Fairmont Senior 39-yard line as the clock is restarted. 1:35 left here before halftime.
Got to get some pressure and keep the ball in front of you here.
Brady Whitehair, the quarterback. Long count, there's the snap. Whitehair throws it across the middle, and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, and that was number 5, Dylan Hours, his second drop this evening. So, second and about 15 for the Polar Bears. Whitehair in the shotgun, takes the snap, throws again across the middle, and it is hauled in and into Independence territory to about the 47-yard line. So just short of the first down, 3rd and 2 for the Polar Bears, and I believe they want a timeout maybe. We'll see.
No, I think it was because Hours was just dinged up a little bit, but he was able to come off there. But again, 3rd and short, we got to get some defense here, Bill.
So 3rd and short, Whitehair keeps it himself. He is bounced back, and he is hit and dropped for a loss on the play. So a big defensive play there by the Independence Patriots to a loss of about 2 on the play. So
loss of a yard on the play. It brings up 4th down.
So 4th and 2 for Fairmont Senior as we go inside 30 seconds. So Whitehair in no real hurry to get this off, as again the clock ticking down inside 15 seconds, and Fairmont wants to talk about it. So with timeout on the field, we'll be back in 60 seconds.
Four Seasons Portable Buildings are locally made in Fayette County, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings Factory and Sales, 336 Laurel Creek Road, Fayetteville, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings, Dove's Village Sales Lot, 517 Hinkle Road, Fayetteville, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Prosperity, Sales Lot, 5252 Robert C. Byrd Drive. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Beaver, Sales Lot, 375 Airport Road, Beaver, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Craigsville, Sales Lot, 16496 Webster Road, Craigsville, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Sutton, Sales Lot, 27 Gully Turnpike, Sutton, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Bell, 3146 East DuPont Avenue, Bell, West Virginia. For more information, call 304-923-3729.
Okay, welcome back. Again, 4th and a long 2 for Fairmont Senior. Whitehair takes the snap, drops back, looks downfield, throws it up in the air, and it is intercepted by the Independence Patriots.
Judah Price.
The return is on as Judah Price takes it back to the Independence 43-yard line, and we have 8.5 seconds to play, and I know what I would do. I would find Cyrus Goodson out there somewhere and throw the ball up.
Yeah, if you look there, Whitehair got banged up there. He's being helped off the field with the coaching staff. So, yeah, tremendous job by Judah Price, basically playing center field out there. And, of course, he's got great hands. So, you know, Judah Price, again, plays offense, plays defense. He's just an all-around football player.
He is, and I tell you, these kids are whacking. The big hits going on everywhere. So, 8.5 seconds left. Trey Bowers, empty backfield, drops back, chase to the near side, throws it up, and it is incomplete. And that's it for the first half of play as the Independence Patriots grab a 12-0 lead over the defending state champions, Fairmont Senior Polar Bears. And Dr. Paul Conley, I can't think of when I've enjoyed a half of football like this. This is a great football game. These are two good teams. Their ears are pinned back. They're going at it. But to me, I knew all about Independence's offense throughout the year, but I tell you, that defense has just been fantastic. They have pursued, they're finding their angles to the ball, and it just seems like Independence, you go inside that 30-yard line, it's a different defense. Those kids are playing hard.
No, absolutely. Like we said before the game, this is a prize fight. This is a rematch. This is Rocky Balboa versus Apollo Creed. I mean, these two teams are out here playing for all the marbles. Again, you got Independence Patriots. You know, they got beat by these Fairmont Senior Polar Bears last year, but you're playing them here in Independence. Tremendous crowd. I mean, the crowd is really fired up. You know, Independence defense, again, they've been able to keep the Polar Bears out of the end zone, Bill. You know, to be able to hold them to 0 points. You know, unfortunately, Independence has had some unforced turnovers there. You know, the interception there at the end zone right before the half. If you don't have that interception there, if Independence goes on the score, they could be up by 3 touchdowns.
And again, for the Independence Patriots, no surprise, you know, Trey Bowers, both with his legs and arms, outstanding first half for the Independence Patriots. Judah Price doing what Judah Price does, and again, Cyrus Goodson, what catches he's had. It's just been an exciting game all the way around. But again, the defense is the secret in this contest, and they've really come through and played outstanding here in the first half. But we have a full second half to play here, folks, and anything can happen. These are two outstanding teams that are good to go. So we're going to we're going to send it down to the field where the band is playing. So enjoy the halftime show. Okay, again, it's halftime here. The Independence Patriots up over Fairmont Senior 12-0. We're going to go ahead and take a break for our sponsors and be right back to our halftime shows. So stay with us, everybody.
You're watching WZTS Television, Cozy TV.
Audio Jungle.
Going on on all month at Hometown Subaru. When buying a Subaru from Hometown Subaru, your dollar goes to so much more than just a car purchase. Subaru knows even the toughest roads can lead to the most amazing places. That's why Subaru created National Make a Dogs Day to help all underdogs find homes. And Hometown Subaru is donating $100 for every pet adopted from Raleigh County Humane Society now through October 31st. Subaru loves pets. Going on now. Come by or shop online at hometownsubaru.com. Subaru, we're more than a car company.
Montgomery General Hospital is proud to welcome pediatric providers Dr. Bradley Marple and physician assistant Shay Criswell. At Montgomery Pediatrics, providing world-class health care for your little ones is our goal, and keeping your family safe during these times is of the highest priority. New patients are being welcomed, and the entire pediatrics team invites you to come in and let us meet your children's needs. Experience the difference at Montgomery General Pediatrics.
Midstate Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Midstate Ford. Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at midstatefordwv.com.
As Fayette County Superintendent of Schools, I say thanks to our Fayette County Educational Support Levy Committee, our professional, paraprofessionals, service personnel for their support of our educational support levy here in Fayette County.
Hi, I'm Pat Gray, President of the Fayette County Board of Education. We are here to say thanks to the 7,005 parents, grandparents, and citizens who endorsed our levy with a yes vote, which supports the many programs and needs of our children's educational opportunities.
Thank you.
Welcome to Alloy FCU. Hi, how may I help you?
Hi, I'm Deanna Valentine, and kids are our future. If you live, work, or worship in Fayette County, then you are eligible to join Alloy Federal Credit Union. Alloy Federal Credit Union has 2 locations serving you. One at 515 Hinkle Road, right here in Fayetteville at Doug Village Shops, and we are also located at 3574 Midland Trail, Alloy, West Virginia. Love Alloy Federal Credit Union!
Alloy Federal Credit Union, bridging the gap to all of Fayette County.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your
insurance.
The Subaru Loves Pets event going on all month at Hometown Subaru. When buying a Subaru from Hometown Subaru, your dollar goes to so much more than just a car purchase. Subaru knows even the toughest roads can lead to the most amazing places. That's why Subaru created National Make a Dogs Day to help all underdogs find homes. And Hometown Subaru is donating $100 for every pet adopted from Raleigh County Humane Society now through October 31st. Subaru Loves Pets. Going on now. Come by or shop online at hometownsubaru.com. Subaru, we're more than a car company.
Four Seasons Portable Buildings are locally made in Fayette County, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings Factory and Sales, 336 Laurel Creek Road, Fayetteville, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings, Doug's Village Sales Lot, 517 Hinkle Road, Fayetteville, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Prosperity, Sales Lot 5252 Robert C. Byrd Drive. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Beaver, Sales Lot 375 Airport Road, Beaver, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Craigsville, Sales Lot 16496 Webster Road, Craigsville, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Sutton, Sales Lot 27 Gawley Turnpike, Sutton, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Bell, 3146 East DuPont Avenue, Bell, West Virginia. For more information, call 304-923-3729.
Is winding down. Schools are starting back. Football season is here. And so are the great deals at West Virginia's largest Buick GMC dealer, Beckley Auto Mall. We now have new GMC Acadias, Terrains, Yukons, 1500s, and 2500s in stock, as well as Buick Encores, Envisions, and Enclaves. Plus over 200 pre-owned vehicles available. Trade your current ride for a newer model today with little or no payment increase. Give us a try before you buy at Beckley Auto Mall, 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive, Beckley. Shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
Massey Power Sports is the region's leading dealer in adult and kids side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, go-karts, guns, and tractors. Nobody has better machines, selection, prices, warranties, or service than Massey Power Sports. And we offer the best financing options on everything we sell. Massey Power Sports, 4679 Robert C. Byrd Drive, Beckley, West Virginia. Phone 1-681-207-7121 and 202 Gulf Mountain Road, Cross Lane, West Virginia. Phone 304-769-5028.
Access Health is your medical home, committed to providing comprehensive health care to ensure the health and well-being of you and your family. Preventive health care is key in helping to avoid future illness and treatment. This includes annual checkups, immunizations, screenings, and lab work. If you've been putting off seeing your doctor, call and schedule your appointment today. While you're scheduling your annual visit, don't forget to ask about the COVID-19 vaccine for those ages 12 and older. Access Health, we're your medical home.
We are Northside Automotive. We are proud supporters of high school athletics. We are your home for 8 incredible car brands in Summersville: Chevy, Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Take a ride on the North Side where everybody rides. Northside Automotive, Route 19 in Summersville. Online at northsidewv.com. We are proud supporters of high school athletics. We are Northside Automotive.
Montgomery General Hospital is proud to welcome pediatric providers Dr. Bradley Marple and physician assistant Shay Criswell. At Montgomery Pediatrics, providing world-class health care for your little ones is our goal. And keeping your family safe during these times is of the highest priority. New patients are being welcomed, and the entire pediatrics team invites you to come in and let us meet your children's needs. Experience the difference at Montgomery General Pediatrics.
Hey, Benjamin Farley here with the Benjamin Farley Agency. We've got some exciting news for you. We're now your new local independent agent with over 30 personal and commercial lines carriers to choose from. So at the Benjamin Farley Agency, we still have the same great staff and service that you've always known us for. However, with more carrier options, we have more availability to help ensure we meet all of your insurance needs. If you've shopped us in the past, give us another call and let us provide you with a comparison. We want to be your #1 choice for all your insurance needs. The Benjamin Farley Agency, a name you've grown to trust, and now your local independent agent for all your insurance needs.
You're watching WZTS Television, Cozy TV.
Okay, welcome back to George D. Covey Field here on the campus of Independence High School. It's halftime and the state quarterfinal matchup between the Independence Patriots and the Polar Bears from Fairmont Senior. Again, by virtue of a touchdown catch by Cyrus McCormick and a touchdown run by Judah Price, the Independence Patriots enjoy a 12-0 lead over Fairmont Senior here at halftime. And we want to catch you up a little bit on some of the other things going on around the state. Important contest, the winner of tonight's game advances to the semifinal game next week, the winner of the North Marion-Roane County game, and that game is scoreless in the third quarter. So next week opponent uncertain. Again, North Marion 0, Roane County 0 in the third quarter. Another interesting and important game in the Class AA division has Herbert Hoover High School matched up against Winfield, the #1 team in the state, and Herbert Hoover is tied up in the third quarter 7-7 against Winfield. So again, a tight contest between Herbert Hoover and Winfield, all tied up 7-7. And of course, tomorrow the game involves Frankfort and Scott High School. That is going to be the other AA contest. But Dr. Paul Connolly, again, a great first half of football. We saw good play on both defense and offense. If the Independence Patriots have an Achilles heel, it may be their kicking game. They had, some problems getting the kicks off, and again, I think, obviously going for 2-point conversions every time, that sort of takes the extra point out of play if you're meeting a tough defense, and that's been a factor here in the first half.
No special teams play. We talked about 3 phases of the game: offense, defense, special teams. When you look at the Patriots not being able to kick the ball very deep, kicks have been short. One, hurt them with a long return, not being able to kick extra points. So again, that puts the Polar Bears, right in contention here, because remember, the Polar Bears are going to get the ball first in this second half. So again, Independence Patriots defense going to be called on first to be in the game. Turnovers, again, we talked about that. Independence has had 2 critical turnovers. Both of those turnovers, close to scoring, especially right there before the half. You don't turn the ball over again, throw the interception, you're very likely to score. So going to have to really shore up the football, Bill. And again, going to have to play good defense because, again, the Polar Bears are going to get the ball first here in the second half.
And again, to catch our viewers up on some other games around the state, the Parkersburg South is #1 for a reason. In the second quarter, they're out in front of Musselman by a score of 55-7. So Parkersburg South, a really tough team this year. And again, in the third quarter, at halftime, the George Washington Patriots trail Hurricane 35-21. So again, a lot of points in that contest, 56 points in the first half of play. That's pretty offensive-minded game. But again, the teams are retaking the field as the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears come out of the dressing room, and you can't have a winning tradition, 3 state championships in the last 5 years, by not bringing it on in the second half. So I have a feeling Fairmont Senior is going to come out steely-eyed, lockjawed, and going to give Independence everything they want here in the second half.
Well, it's going to be about adjustments. I mean, that's why you have halftime, and that's why there's 2 halves of football. So you're exactly right. The Polar Bears will get the ball here in the second half. Again, Independence Patriots are going to be called on for defense. Again, kudos to the defense. They've been able to hold them out of the end zone. But you're exactly right. You're down by 2 touchdowns, so it's still anybody's ball game, Bill.
And again, hard hitting. These kids, they've been cracking pads and hitting helmets, and this has been an excellent football game from the standpoint of just good fundamentals. Both teams extraordinarily well coached, and just a delightful quarterfinal game here tonight at Independence High School. But again, both teams are out on the field. We should have the opening kickoff coming up here shortly. It's our Optimum game day broadcast into the expanded areas. Want to say hi to our viewers down in the Marmet, Chesapeake area, Kanawha City, and all the way through St. Albans and into the Tays Valley. So again, we're going to go ahead and take another quick break for our sponsors and be out back for our second half kickoff in 60 seconds. So stay with us, everybody.
The Subaru Loves Pets event going on all month at Hometown Subaru. When buying a Subaru from Hometown Subaru, your dollar goes to so much more than just a car purchase. Subaru knows even the toughest roads can lead to the most amazing places. That's why Subaru created National Make a Dogs Day to help all underdogs find homes. And Hometown Subaru is donating $100 for every pet adopted from Raleigh County Humane Society now through October 31st. Subaru Loves Pets going on now. Come by or shop online at hometownsubaru.com. Subaru, we're more than a car company.
With website packages starting at only $100 a month, why would you build your own website? Get a local professional web designer from Cucumber & Company. Schedule a meeting right now, 304-250-0123, or online at cucumberandcompany.com.
Is winding down. Schools are starting back. Football season is here. And so are the great deals at West Virginia's largest Buick GMC dealer, Beckley Auto Mall. We now have new GMC Acadias, Terrains, Yukons, 1500s, and 2500s in stock, as well as Buick Encores, Envisions, and Enclaves. Plus over 200 pre-owned vehicles available. Trade your current ride for a newer model today with little or no payment increase. Give us a try before you buy at Beckley Auto Mall, 3934 Robert C. Burr Drive, Beckley. Shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
As Fayette County Superintendent of Schools, I say thanks to our Fayette County Educational Support Levy Committee, our professional, paraprofessionals, service personnel for their support of our Educational Support Levy here in Fayette County.
Hi, I'm Pat Gray, President of Fayette County Board of Education. We are here to say thanks to the 7,005 parents, grandparents, and citizens who endorsed our levy with a yes vote, which supports the many programs and needs of our children's educational opportunities.
Thank you.
We are Northside Automotive. We are proud supporters of high school athletics. We are your home for 8 incredible car brands in Summersville: Chevy, Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Take a ride on the North Side where everybody rides. Northside Automotive, Route 19 in Summersville. Online at northsidewv.com. We are proud supporters of high school athletics. We are Northside Automotive.
You're watching WZTS Television, WZTV.
Okay, welcome back to our Optimum Game Day broadcast as the co-captains or quad captains have met at midfield, and again, I believe the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears will be receiving this second half kickoff and will go on offense first as the Independence Patriots up 12-0 here at halftime as we go to the third quarter. And again, Independence will be kicking the ball away.
Yeah, again, we got to make sure we stay in our lanes there, Bill. You know, the Polar Bears had one good return because we kick in the ball short. So again, assignment football, stay in your lanes. Try to make sure we don't let the Polar Bears get a good return.
And again, this is going to come up short, fielded at the 25, ball on the ground, and Independence says they have it, and they do. As number 23 for the Independence Patriots comes up with that fumble.
Yeah, tremendous ball play right there. Something we needed. You needed a turnover right there. So good job right off the bat there. So let's see if Independence can't try to get this in the end zone and make the Polar Bears pay for that big mistake right there.
So excellent field position to start things off here as there is the snap. And Trey Bowers with the football chased out of bounds on the near side of the field. Looks
got
like
a flag down, Bill. We got flags on the far side.
And that would generally be a lineman maybe took a flinch or took a step there. As that's going to be, I think, illegal procedure against the Independence Patriots. Face mask. Wow. A bit of an unusual call. You don't usually see face mask.
Yeah, Bill, I did not see that. It was on the far side from our viewpoint, from our vantage point. I didn't see it, but again, we can't have these turnovers and penalties both, against these Polar Bears.
Ball all the way back to the Polar Bear 48-yard line, and we've got more whistles. And this is going to be, I believe, encroachment against the defense. So there's 5 yards of it back. So first and 20 as the ball is now marked on the 44-yard line. There's the handoff, and again, Judah Price, the ball carrier, inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line. A pickup of about 3 on the play.
Third down and 3.
Still going no huddle here, Bill. They're playing fast. Again, good run by Judah Price up the middle.
So 2nd and 13. Trey Bowers has a receiver out there, and it is overthrown. And again, number 26 for the Independence Patriots. And again, incomplete.
Yeah, that was Tyler Linksweiler there coming out of this running back position. And he was open. But unfortunately, Bowers couldn't really get the ball to him, and it kind of got turned around. I think it kind of lost the ball in the lights. So, but that play has been open tonight, Bill.
It sure has, and again, just overthrown. So 3rd and 13, Bowers with the football. The look-in pass, still on his feet as he is inside the 15-yard line, and enough for the first down. And again, a great play there as the ball in Cyrus McCormick.
Pardon me. Cyrus Goodson again there. I tell you what, Cyrus Goodson, tremendous athlete. Get him out in space.
Absolutely, and that was an example of Cyrus Goodson's balance there.
Tremendous balance. Like you said, you thought he had him down, and again, was able to get his foot in the dirt and pick up extra yardage. So again, tremendous ball skills by Cyrus Goodson, and again, the younger brother of Atticus Goodson.
So pick up a 4 on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 6. Trey Bowers takes the ball off the left side, finds some running room inside the 5, and forward progress down to about the 3-yard line, and that should be enough for the first down. So 1st and goal for the Independence Patriots on the 4-yard line. Judah Price, and he jukes his way up the middle, and they're going to say he's short.
Boy, that's a tough spot there, Bill.
Because of the carry. Ball short of the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal from the half-yard line.
Literally on the goal line. 2nd and goal.
I
Ball protection important here.
I'm looking Judah Price again. Judah Price, touchdown.
Into the end zone from a half-yard out, and Independence hits that scoreboard one more time. Score at Independence 18, Fairmont Senior nothing. And again, that touchdown made possible by a opening kickoff to start the second half fumble, and recovered by Independence with excellent field position. Again, overcoming penalties, Judah Price takes it in from a half a yard out, and Independence on top 18-0 with the extra point pending. Trey Bowers under center, hands the ball, goes to the right side, throws, has a receiver, and it is caught and good. So the score stands Independence 20, Fairmont Senior nothing. We'll be back for the kickoff in 60 seconds.
As Fayette County Superintendent of Schools, I say thanks to our Fayette County Educational Support Levy Committee, our professional, paraprofessionals, service personnel for their support of our educational support levy here in Fayette County.
Hi, I'm Pat Gray, President of Fayette County Board of Education. We are here to say thanks to the 7,005 parents, grandparents, and citizens who endorsed our levy with a yes vote, which supports the many programs and needs of our children's educational opportunities.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome back. Again, the Independence Patriots 20, Fairmont Senior nothing, and it's fielded on the 31-yard line. Retreats, fumble on the play, a scramble for it, and Independence has recovered another fumble. And how about that? Back-to-back fumbles on kickoffs give the Independence Patriots excellent field position against the defending state champions here in a quarterfinal game in Coal City, Raleigh County. Wow. And that was just a fundamental mistake. Ball on the 19-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Trey Bowers hands the ball off to Judah Price, and he is hummed in, and a loss of about 2 on the play. Takes the ball back to about the 21-yard line. 2nd and 11 for the Independence Patriots.
Yeah, again, I think we're going to have to try to look a little bit to open things up with the pass. They're looking for Judah, but, again, tremendous special teams play. That's 2 turnovers that the special teams have been able to pick up here off of the Polar Bears.
And there is the pitch, reversing his pass as he cuts up the middle and goes inside the 15-yard line as Judah Price puts a good counter cutback and takes the ball down to about the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Independence Patriots. Ball on the Fairmont Seniors 16-yard line. There is the snap to the right side as again finds an angle, goes inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line.
Again, that's just a fake to Judah. And again, we talked about Bowers. He can run the ball. Want to make sure he gets both hands on the ball when it goes down. We've had a turnover before down here, but again, good option there. And again, we got Judah Price again with the football.
And again, he cuts back and close to that first down as that last play pick up a 7, making it 2nd and 3, and looks like he might be pick up of 2, so 3rd and about 1 for the Independence Patriots. Ball on the 8-yard line. There's the snap. Hand off the left side, cuts it back,
and touchdown
into the end zone from 8 yards out as Judah Price takes it into the end zone one more time, make it Independence 26, Fairmont Senior nothing with the extra point pending. And I tell you,
Judah Price has a nose for the end zone. You get down within 5, 5 yards in the end zone, you know you're going to give it to Judah Price. He just has the will to find the goal line.
He sure does. And again, off the left side, and the two-point conversion is good. So our score stands Independence 28, Fairmont Senior nothing. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Massey Power Sports is the region's leading dealer in adult and kid side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, go-karts, guns, and tractors. Nobody has better machines, selection, prices, warranties, or service than Massey Power Sports. And we offer the best financing options on everything we sell. Massey Power Sports, 4679 Robert C. Byrd Drive, Beckley, West Virginia. Phone 1-681-207-7121 and 202 Gulf Mountain Road, Cross Lane, West Virginia. Phone 304-769-5028.
Okay, welcome back again. What's next? Is this our third fumble coming up? But again, back-to-back kickoff fumbles have allowed the Independence Patriots to double the lead here, and this kick is coming down, fielded at the 25, out over the 30 to the 35, and forward progress up near the 40-yard line as Lewis brings the ball upfield and gives Fairmont Senior good field position near their own 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 as Fairmont trying to put a tourniquet on this bleed that's occurring here early on in the third quarter.
Yeah, and that's basically, again, points off turnovers, as we like to call that. And, again, Independence have been able to capitalize.
So Whitehair hands the ball off. And, again, forward progress stood up as, again, Jermaine Lewis, the ball carrier, pickup of 2 on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 8.
Yeah, you just feel like, the Polar Bears are going to have to start throwing the ball a little bit here, Bill, when you're down 28-0 with 6 minutes left to go in the third.
So Whitehair keeps it himself. We've got a flag thrown here on the near side as we await the official coming in from the near sideline. And Independence says it's against Fairmont as we await the signal. And
illegal formation on the offense.
an illegal formation against the Polar Bears, and that's going to cost them 5. So rather than 2nd and 8, we're going to be looking at 2nd and about 13, or 2nd and 13. So Brady Whitehair, the quarterback, the sophomore, in the shotgun. Receiver split to the near side. Whitehair back to pass, looks downfield, throws, has a receiver, hauls it in at the 42 and tackled at about the 40-yard line. And looks like they're going to give him forward progress to the 41. So back to the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10.
Yeah, good job of just keeping things in front of you there. Got to get a little bit of pressure on Whitehair. But again, Independence, make sure you keep the ball in front of you here.
So Fairmont Senior, 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 40. There's the snap. Whitehair back to pass. Chased out of the pocket, comes forward, hit and drop.
Got another flag down there, Bill. Flag in the backfield.
And that's normally a holding call. If we'll wait and see what the indication is, as this is going to be a holding against the offense. And the penalty is declined, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 9. Well, pardon me, 4th and 7.
Correction, 4th down and 7.
For Fairmont Senior.
Good pressure there by the Patriots defense. They were basically rushing 3, but still were able to get good pressure. So, again, defense for Independence has been able to hold this Fairmont Senior Polar Bears.
So there is the snap, and we've got flags on the play. And so we have a false start against Fairmont Senior, so that's going to bring it back to 4th and 11. And the punter is going to set up on their own 25-yard line.
And again, you got Cyrus Goodson and you got Judah Price back there for the return.
And there is the kick, and it's low angled, and it is going to roll, taking a Fairmont Senior roll inside the 20, and it's going to be down at the 16-yard line. So it's going to be Independence ball on their own 16-yard line with 5:04 left here in the third quarter of play. Independence 28, Fairmont Senior 0.
You definitely feel like Independence is really starting to feel it now. I mean, the crowd and the momentum. The Patriots are really starting to believe here that they can actually beat this Fairmont Senior Polar Bear team. So, again, tremendous job by the defense there to hold the Polar Bears.
So the ball chased out of the pocket, and Trey Bowers dropped on about the 14-yard line.
Loss of a yard on the play.
A loss of a yard.
Be 2nd and 12.
So we'll call it 2nd and 11 for the Independence Patriots.
Again, I like to see Trey Bowers, cover that ball up with both arms as getting ready to go down. Sometimes he tends to hold that ball out there like that. We definitely don't want to see a turnover when you're deep in your own territory here.
Ball security important here as, again, the handoff. And Judah Price, forward progress up to about the 18-yard line. Pickup of about 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and a long 8.
3rd and 8.
So the clock continues to turn as we go inside 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Trey Bowers in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, looks downfield, throws it, has Cyrus Goodson out there, but incomplete. So that's going to bring up 4th and 9, and Independence will be kicking this football away. And again, they need to measure the time of this kick because they've already had one, I think, blocked earlier, maybe in the first quarter.
No, absolutely. Polar Bears are going to be looking to come after this kick.
And this one goes high in the air, coming up short. And that's going to be marked out on about the 48-yard line if they mark it in the correct spot. And they're going to mark it on the
47-yard line.
So that's close enough for me to agree with that spot, which I haven't. I've seen some tonight I haven't agreed with for sure.
Well, again, just had to get the ball off right there. Definitely cannot afford to have a blocked kick because there you're going to scoop and score. So, again, defense is going to have to defend a short field.
So, set to go, Whitehair drops back, throws, has a receiver, and incomplete. The intended receiver was kind of
We have seen that. Whitehair gets pressure. When he was pressured there, he does tend to throw errant passes. One thing about Independence, they play offense and defense. You got Cyrus Goodson playing back there in defense, and we know he can catch the football. So, Whitehair's going to have to be careful there with some of those throws.
2nd and 10. There is the snap. Whitehair throws it across the middle, has a receiver who hauls it in, and forward progress to about the 27-yard line. And again, a nice catch by number 10. That is Cannon Dinger, a 5'8", 155-pound sophomore. So 1st and 10 for the Polar Bears. There's the snap. Whitehair throws, has a receiver, and hit immediately, incomplete, as that was
Cyrus Goodson. Again, Cyrus Goodson coming off of his cornerback position. One more step, and actually Cyrus Goodson jumps that route and makes an interception there. Good play by Goodson.
That was in the process of being a completed pass till Cyrus Goodson put a pretty good hit on him there. So Fairmont Senior needing to find something here in the waning seconds of the third quarter. Ball on the ground, and again, Whitehair with nowhere to go as Independence. And again, a bobbled reception of that snap by Brady Whitehair. So
yeah, very fortunate there that they didn't turn the ball back over at the ball on the turf like that. Just mishandling there. Football's cold out there, Bill. We got the temperature in the 20s. So, again, third and long for the Polar Bears.
So Whitehair back to pass, looks downfield, throws to the corner, intercepted along the sideline, and again off to the races. And is he still in
Nelly,
bounds?
look at that.
Still
Goodness sakes alive, all the way back.
Touchdown.
Judah Price.
As Judah Price takes it back, and that was an amazing interception and return. And that was 80-plus yards.
Unbelievable.
That was let's see if we can have the replay of that.
Unbelievable.
That is about as good as you see.
Again, we talked about Whitehair got pressured. He'll throw the ball high. Errant pass. Again, Judah Price playing in as that cornerback / safety position, center field. And again, he's off to the races. In the words of Keith Jackson, it's like, whoa, Nelly, watching Judah Price going down the sidelines.
Just broke another scoring record.
And that is about as good as it gets, and we've got a flag thrown on that play. Dead ball foul of some sort.
Dead ball. Illegal substitution. 12 players in formation on the offense. 5 yards.
So, an illegal substitution. 12 players on the field. But that seems fairly inconsequential at this stage of the game. As again, Independence 34, Fairmont Senior, the defending state champion, 0. As they line up for the 2-point conversion. Again, Trey Bowers in the shotgun. There is over the 40 to the 45, and again, defense closes in, but excellent field position for the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears.
Another flag on the field here, Bill. The refs continue to throw the laundry.
And again, the replay here is the Judah Price, and I tell you, that was an interception.
And just again, look at that move right there. Stops on the dime, makes a defender miss. Again, he's just hard to get a good lick on. Judah Price, just a tremendous athlete.
Well, and to de-accelerate, to slow down and then to re-accelerate is. So Fairmont Senior is going to draw an unnecessary roughness penalty, and that's going to cost him 15 yards, moving the football all the way back to the Fairmont 20-yard line.
For the Bears from their 20-yard line.
So Fairmont Senior had good field position, but now all the way back to their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Whitehair under center takes the snap, handoff up the middle, and again the running back forward progress out to about the 28-yard line, and I believe that may be Jermaine Lewis, the ball carrier.
Official time.
And
yeah, he's down right there, Bill. He's grabbing his leg.
We have an injury timeout, so a timeout on the field. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Montgomery General Hospital is proud to welcome pediatric providers Dr. Bradley Marple and physician assistant Shay Criswell. At Montgomery Pediatrics, providing world-class health care for your little ones is our goal. And keeping your family safe during these times is of the highest priority. New patients are being welcomed, and the entire pediatrics team invites you to come in and let us meet your children's needs. Experience the difference at Montgomery General Pediatrics.
To gobble up the savings and help support the local community at the same time. At Hometown Kia, from October 1st till November 15th, for every vehicle purchased, we'll donate a turkey to one of your local food pantries. So if you care enough to give someone the bird, purchase your next vehicle from Hometown Kia Beckley, and we'll give them the bird for you. We don't want to ruffle any feathers, but there's families out there in need. And during this time, we'll also be collecting non-perishable food items at Hometown Kia to be given to the local food pantries. So let's all get out there and give them the bird.
Okay, welcome back, and again a short pass incomplete, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 2 for the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears. 1:41 left here in the 3rd quarter of play. Independence way out in front, 34-0 over the defending state champions. Whitehair, the quarterback, in the shotgun. They need 2 yards. There's the snap. Handoff the right side, and again, 1st down and more as Jermaine Lewis carries it up to about the 25-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play. 1st and 10 for the Polar Bears at the Polar Bear 35-yard line. Whitehair, just a sophomore quarterback, remains in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, looks downfield, throws, and
dangerous pass there, Bill. I tell you what, there was a lot of Patriot defenders, and you're right. I mean, Whitehair, I mean, he is a sophomore. I mean, he has played, you know, some pretty tough football here against the Patriots. I mean, this Patriots defense is senior leadership. You know, we talked about during the regular season, you know, the Independence Patriots in regular season gave up less than 40 points in 9 games.
You know, they lead AA in scoring and in defense. There is the snap. Whitehair back to pass, throws the outlet pass, and again to the near sideline and chased out of bounds on about the 46-yard line. Jermaine Lewis hauls it in and looks like he's going to be about a half a yard short. Or they move the sticks before they mark the ball. So 1st and 10, ball on the Polar Bear 45-yard line as we prepare to go inside. 1 minute to play here in the 3rd quarter. Whitehair, the quarterback, takes the snap, handoff to Hours. And again, hard running up the middle, forward progress into
that
Independence.
Yeah, Dylan Hours, some tough running up in there. But, that's okay if you're Independence because you keep running the ball. You're just burning clock, which actually plays in the favor of the Patriots.
2nd and 1. Ball on the Independence 46-yard line. Whitehair awaiting the snap. There is the snap. Drops back, looks downfield, chased out of the pocket, makes progress over the 40 and slides at about the 36-yard line. Plenty enough for the first down as they move the sticks on the far side of the field. Ball on the Independence 36-yard line.
Looks like it's going to be the end of the quarter here, Bill, as the time runs out.
The clock ticks down, and there is the horn, and that's it for the third quarter of play. As we go to the fourth quarter, the Independence Patriots 34, Fairmont Senior nothing. We'll be back for fourth and final quarter action in 60 seconds.
We are Northside Automotive. We are proud supporters of high school athletics. We are your home for 8 incredible car brands in Summersville: Chevy, Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Take a ride on the North Side where everybody rides. Northside Automotive, Route 19 in Summersville. Online at northsidewv.com. We are proud supporters of high school athletics. We are Northside Automotive.
With website packages starting at only $100 a month, why would you build your own website? Get a local professional web designer from Cucumber & Company. Schedule a meeting right now, 304-250-0123, or online at cucumberandcompany.com.
Again, it's Optimum Game Day, and give a shout out to our viewers in Sissonville, Barbersville, Milton, and all points in between, as the Independence Patriots have the defending state champions on the ropes here. Whitehair hands the ball off up the middle, and again the running back keeps his feet, stumbling toward the end zone, and he goes down at the 5-yard line. And Dylan Hours
again. Good tough running by Hours. You got to give Hours credit. I mean, you're down 34-0 here in the fourth quarter, but continuing, just to show great effort there.
So Hours goes to the sideline, it looks, as, again, Whitehair, the quarterback, under center, takes the snap, hands off up the middle, and I believe that's Jermaine Lewis, and Lewis forward progress down inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line. So 2nd and goal for the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears. Ball on the Independence 4-yard line.
Yeah, the Polar Bears are just looking to get something going on here. The momentum has definitely been all for Independence, but, give credit to the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears. They're still playing really hard out there, Bill.
They sure are, and they're a good football team. There is the snap. Whitehair throws, has a receiver, and it is into the end zone for a touchdown. So the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears taken in from 4 yards out as Whitehair finds a receiver in the corner of the end zone, and Fairmont Senior on the board. Our score, Independence 34, Fairmont Senior 6, with the extra point pending. And again, Flowers set for the extra point. There's the snap, the kick, and it is up and good.
With the extra point is good.
And I tell you, that Flowers has a leg. So our score of 34-7 in favor of Independence. We'll be back for the kickoff in 60 seconds.
Four Seasons Portable Buildings are locally made in Fayette County, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings Factory and Sales, 336 Laurel Creek Road, Fayetteville, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings, Doug's Village Sales Lot, 517 Hinkle Road, Fayetteville, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Prosperity, Sales Lot 5252 Robert C. Byrd Drive. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Beaver, Sales Lot 375 Airport Road, Beaver, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Craigsville, Sales Lot 16496 Webster Road, Craigsville, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Sutton, Sales Lot 27 Gully Turnpike, Sutton, West Virginia. Four Seasons Portable Buildings of Bell, 3146 East DuPont Avenue, Bell, West Virginia. For more information, call 304-923-3729.
Okay, welcome back. Again, Flowers puts the foot to it, an onside kick, but recovered by Independence at their own 44-yard line. So excellent field position for the Independence Patriots. A nice job there by number 30.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting the way they did that onside kick. Typically, you want to kick the ball where it hits the ground and get a real high bounce. They basically just kind of a knuckleball kick there, which was much easier to recover for the Patriots.
Okay, as Independence comes out to line up for their initial possession here in the fourth quarter of play, 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Ball on their own 45-yard line. Bowers, the quarterback, hands the ball off to Judah Price. Judah Price cuts it back across the middle and crosses over into polar bear territory down to about the 44-yard line. Enough for the first down. So 1st and 10 for Independence. And Judah Price kind of gingerly coming off the field.
He's run hard. I mean, he has had so many carries out there. But again, Judah Price, he's just tough as a pine knot. He's as tough as they come. So again, if you're Independent, you want to be able to try to run this clock down, ball control. We cannot have a turnover here.
And the clock continues to turn, but the play clock doesn't, as Bowers keeps it, cuts it back across the middle. Oh, he is loose, 30, 20, 10, and into the end zone. So from 43 yards out, Trey Bowers takes it into the end zone to put an exclamation point on things here tonight as the Independence Patriots grab a 40-7 lead over
Fairmont. Again, Bill, we talked about Trey Bowers. We've talked about him all year, how he's a dual-threat quarterback. When you got a quarterback that can run the ball as good as Trey Bowers, it really gives defenses fits, whether it be at the pro level, college level, high school level.
Absolutely, and the handoff up the middle and into the end zone. And the two-point conversion is good. Make it Independence 42, Fairmont Senior 7. We'll be back for the kickoff in 60 seconds.
The Subaru Loves Pets event going on all month at Hometown Subaru. When buying a Subaru from Hometown Subaru, your dollar goes to so much more than just a car purchase. Subaru knows even the toughest roads can lead to the most amazing places. That's why Subaru created National Make a Dogs Day to help all underdogs find homes. And Hometown Subaru is donating $100 for every pet adopted from Raleigh County Humane Society now through October 31st. Subaru Loves Pets going on now. Come by or shop online at hometownsubaru.com. Subaru, we're more than a car company.
With website packages starting at only $100 a month, why would you build your own website? Get a local professional web designer from Cucumber & Company. Schedule a meeting right now, 304-250-0123, or online at cucumberandcompany.com.
Okay, we're set for the kickoff, and there it is, high, and it's going to come down short, fielded at the 30-yard line, reverses his field, goes along the sidelines, and hemmed in and dropped at about the 34-yard line.
With the kickoff return.
So good punt, good kickoff coverage by the Independence Patriots, and they're going to say his forward progress was out to the 37-yard line.
The 37-yard line. It'll be first and 10.
Yeah, good kick coverage there, Bill. Again, staying in your lanes, making sure that you don't let the guy, basically get on the outside. So, good defense by the Patriots.
Whitehair hands the ball off, and again, the running back to the far side breaks a tackle, still running hard as he comes out over the 40 to about the 42-yard line. Jermaine Lewis, the ball carrier, and Lewis has run hard all night long. But again, Independence cracking some helmets there as forward progress up to the 42, make it 2nd and 5 for the Polar Bears.
Yeah, again, if you're Independence, just keep the ball in front of you here. Just no big plays.
Whitehair back to pass, throws the ball, has a receiver. It is caught on about the 42-yard line. So a nice catch, a pickup of about 22 on the play. Forward progress to the Independence 42-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Polar Bears as we go under 8:20 left to play here in this contest. Whitehair takes the snap, and we have motion as the wide receiver to the near side was nowhere set when that ball was snapped. So that's going to be 5 yards against Fairmont. So 1st and 15 for the Polar Bears.
The 47-yard line.
Ball marked back on the Independence 47-yard line.
Yeah, again, if you're the Patriots, you want to keep everything in front of you. Just try to play some prevent here. Just don't allow the big play.
Whitehair back to pass, chased out of the pocket to the far side, goes along the sidelines and out of bounds. Pickup of about 4, maybe 5 on the play.
Brody Whitehair.
As that's going to make it 2nd and about 11.
Gain of 7 on the play. Second and 8.
So ball just inside the 45-yard line to about the 44. 2nd and 11 for the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears. Brady Whitehair takes the snap, drops back, looks downfield, chased out of the pocket, along the sidelines, throws the ball out of bounds, and we've got a late flag.
We got a big brawl going on the sidelines there, Bill. A lot of emotion going on right now on that Fairmont Senior Polar Bear sidelines there.
And again, that was probably a late hit out of bounds. But you don't pick a fight in the middle of the rest of the team's sideline over there as they pull the Independence Patriot player out of that scrum on the far sideline, and that probably is going to go against the Patriots.
Well, if you're Coach Lilly, you're up 42-7 with 6 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. You don't want to see any kind of a penalty that may cost you at the next game. So, we can't have any players eject or anything at this point. So, if you're Coach Lilly, you got to tell your players, hey, listen, play aggressive, but play within yourself. You got a 42-7 nothing. I mean, a 42-7 lead.
So they're going to call it both ways. So a offsetting penalties. And the clock is continuing to run here in the stadium. So I'm not sure what this is about. They better reset that clock because about a minute has come off that clock as it is still running. And now we have the whistle, but apparently nobody's going to protest. A good minute came off that clock. I won't tell if you won't tell, Doc.
Yeah, I mean, it's 42-7 here, so I don't know if they continue
snap,
to run
Whitehair.
the clock.
Again, ball way out in front, incomplete pass. As that's going to bring up 4th and about 18 for the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears. And this is going to be on the 49-yard line of Independence. And we have 4:30 left to play in this contest. And I don't think you punt the ball. You got to go for it. So 4th and long for Fairmont as they hand the ball off and nowhere to go. And the ball is going to go over to Independence on downs. And it's going to be Patriot ball at about the 48-yard line. So, again, the clock continues to turn as we go inside.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Bill. You know, I wasn't for sure if it held true in the playoffs, but obviously it does with that big margin. They're continuing to run the clock.
Well, that explains, and I'll withdraw my objection as to why in the world the clock was continuing to run.
Well, we know it's like that in the regular season. What I was not sure were the rules in the playoffs, but, you know, whenever you have a 42-7 lead like this, continue to have a turning clock, which, again, bodes well for the Patriots.
So 1st and 10, the ball is handed off, and again, breaking loose down inside the 35-yard line. And I tell you,
Judah Price again.
Judah Price knows one speed, and that is the accelerator all the way to the floor. 1st and 10 for Independence as we go inside 3 minutes left in this contest. And Trey Bowers with the fake pitch reverses field.
We got flags in the backfield there.
Quarterback keeper, flag on the play.
I suspect that's a holding call. But
On the offense, number 36, 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
indeed it was, as again 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and that is going to move the sticks back, or the ball back.
Bill, if you look down at the sidelines, look at how many fans are along the sidelines here. I mean, no one has left this ball game 42-7 with 2 minutes left. I think everybody is still here, Bill.
I think so, and it looks to me like they're perhaps preparing to storm the field because they're backed up 3 deep in front of us here. As again, this community is red hot for the Independence Patriots, and for good reason. This is a football team that you don't see every day on display here tonight.
Victory formation there, Bill. Again, with the turning clock, we don't need to run another play.
Taking a knee, and I think if they do that one more time, that will do it, as the Independence Patriots are purged and ready to advance to the semifinals by virtue of their win here tonight over the defending state champions, the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears, and they await the winner of the Roane County North Marion game currently in progress. And there is the final knee, or maybe one more, as that is going to bring up a 3rd and long, but that is totally academic at this point. But hats off to the Independence Patriots as the home.
Oh, absolutely, Bill. I mean, everyone really kind of thought that the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears, you know, had the edge coming in here with their history and basically with their record. But Independence Patriots, they took them to task, Bill. They really did take them to task.
You know, that is a complete ball game that, again, against a tough opponent, Fairmont Senior, you know, 3 state championships in the last 5 years, coming in here tonight, watching that first series or two, I thought, boy, this is going to be way tight contest throughout. But Independence puts a cap on it here as they walk away with a convincing 42-7 win over a tough Fairmont senior team here tonight. And again, congratulations to Independence High School and their many fans throughout the community. Is again a complete effort on both sides of the ball. I would make the observation, though, that that defense made the difference in that second quarter. But Paul Conley, again, we watch a lot of football together. 2 back-to-back fumbles on kickoffs is a formula for disaster, and Fairmont Senior made that mistake early in the third quarter back-to-back, and that created a margin they just could not overcome here tonight.
Well, we talked about it so many times. It's about giveaways versus takeaways. And if you keep giving the ball away, it just gives the other team more possessions, more momentum. You're playing here in a hostile environment. I mean, the whole crowd here has been all fired up. And, you know, Coach Lilly's got the monkey off his back. A lot of people felt last year when Independence played the Polar Bears, some people felt like maybe got a little out-coached. Well, let me tell you what, Coach Lilly came back and he redeemed himself with a tremendous victory, as you say, over a very good Fairmont Senior Polar Bears football team.
And again, you know, there was perhaps some question, you know, when Winfield kind of jumped them in those standings, I thought, what in the world is this? But, you know, probably part of the argument in some people's minds, maybe a little bit of a softer schedule than some AA teams within the state. But I want to tell you, watching this Independence team play here tonight, this is perhaps a team of destiny. You don't beat a team 42-7, and again, just watching the football prowess and ability and skill levels of Judah Price. We've seen it all year long. What a gifted athlete. Trey Bowers, with his arm and his leg, can beat you so many different ways. And Atticus Goodson, boy, what skill levels. And he just did a wonderful job, both defensively and offensively, for the Patriots here tonight. A good, solid team win against a high-quality opponent. Folks couldn't be more proud of that team here tonight.
No, absolutely. Again, I mean, you think about they had the trifecta there. You know, you think about Trey Bowers, who can beat you with his arm, his legs. You got Judah Price, who is, one more to say about Judah Price, and then with Cyrus Goodson, he's able to beat you because he can just catch the ball. He's a tremendous athlete. So, again, I mean, you think in Independence, you know, you think about that on offense. But, again, you know, being a defensive-minded guy, to only give up 7 points against the Polar Bears, I don't think you and I would have thought that the Polar Bears would have only scored 7 points, and at halftime they were scoreless.
And again, we await the outcome of the Roane County North Marion contest. We know that Herbert Hoover was given Winfield fits. I think that game came even toward late in that contest. So
yeah, 20-20.
We'll have to tune in and see how this AA division turns out. But this time of year, there were 24 teams left in the quarterfinal round. 12 come out going into the semifinals, and all roads lead to Wheeling Island and the state championship. And I'm sure that's what the folks in this community look forward to. It's a special team, a good team effort here tonight, and congratulations to Coach Lilly on a great ball game. So again, that's going to do it for our Optimum game day broadcast here from Coal City. Again, our final score, the Independence Patriots 42, the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears 7. So on behalf of Dr. Paul Conley, I'm Bill Laird, thanking you all for tuning us in each week as we bring you area high school football. Have a good week and good night, everybody.
You're watching WZTS Television, WZTV.
Audio Jungle.